Okay, par disgusting things. Heat laser. Not quite sure how a laser is pushing things, but there we go. Let's not worry about that. That's not important right now. Oh, I think I cleaned that. Got to keep these things corralled against the side so that they can't roll away as you're zapping. Did I see a crisp packet? I did see a crisp packet. This is going quite quickly, this part. I'm not happy with that. I've got that to deal with later, but there we go. Is that a something? Oh, it's just a texture with blood on it. Some weird new piece of rubbish. I could have a lamp over here, actually. Where's that lamp? I left one over here, didn't I? There we go. No point grab... Oh! No point grab another one. Sorry, I won't run, I'll be making it you and I want to hurl if I start running around with this laggy movement. What have we got? Loads of bullets. So we'll clear across to here and then head back around to finish off these little corridor bits. Not quite sure what that is over there that has been created. I mean, it's a pattern, isn't it? It's not just... I mean, the obvious suggestion is it's been made by the alien animal-plant hybrid thing, old Rufus. What he was doing making a little sculpture like that, I don't know. I mean, this is the first time that any of the alien monsters in any of these levels has actually done something creative. I mean, they all like to cause destruction. But none of them do anything creative. They just rip and destroy and kill people. What happened in there, mate? Okay. So that's quite unique. So it's sort of interesting that the plant monster, not animal monster, plants obviously normally are considered to be quite stupid. The plant animal monster is the one that's actually done the creative, interesting things. Whatever random aliens have been in the other levels. What is he doing here? I mean, you don't create patterns like that for no reason. Is he trying to impress someone? I mean, they were saying before, they were joking that that Rufus is in heat. He wants to mate. So maybe he's made a little he's making a little creation over here. He's made a little he's showing off to his potential mate. Look how clever I am. Look what a wonderful thing I've made. I mean, sure, he's used some rather gruesome materials, but then again, he's a plant. I mean, we don't think twice about you taking dead plants and slicing the flowers off and sticking them in a vase and saying, look how beautiful these are. I imagine Rufus would find that quite horrifying if he came into your house and found that you'd got a lovely display of dead roses in a vase. He would be frankly just as horrified as you or I are by looking at these carefully arranged, artistically arranged body parts over here. Maybe it's like a bowerbird. Maybe you ever seen that on nature programs? Mr. Bowerbird, he doesn't. He has beautiful plumage, but he makes a little creation, a little bower, to impress the female. He gets sticks and plants and bends them over, and decorates it with beautiful petals and bits of shiny plastic and foil, whatever he can find. I think that's what Rufus done over here. This is his. This is his mating display. Oh, Rufus. You crazy, crazy plant, you. Well, not that it's done you any good, because you're dead now anyway. At least one of you is lying down that corridor over there. In pieces. Are there any more plant bits along here? Any more pods? It's definitely a lot less noisy now, isn't it? I was wondering if these pod noises were background noises as well as emanating from the pods themselves. Stop wriggling! And they appear to only be coming from the pods. So, by the time I'm finished, it should also be nice and quiet in here, apart from the hum of the fans and the sprinkle of water. Shush! Squatching in the bin. Yeah, the plants appear to be gone. And I don't mind too much if I've missed one of those big dead plants. Why is there one leg here? Oh, dear, sorry about that. Where's the rest of him? If I didn't throw that down from above, it wouldn't have got down here, would it? Or whatever. Someone's taken one of Rufus's legs off. Oh well, I'll put that in the furnace in a minute. Yeah, I don't mind if I've missed one of those big plants, because if you miss one of these bits of organ, then there's a blooming mess somewhere to clear up. Probably an area that you think's already nice and clean. But if I only miss one of those Venus flytrap plant things, well, that's easy to clean up. You know, just zap it with the lasers, carry it back to the furnace. I don't mind if I miss that. In the same way, I don't mind missing like a crisp packet or something. Are these falling through the bin again? I don't know. Chlorophyll all over me mop. Sure, I could still hear some squelching around here. Maybe it's upstairs and I've missed one. I think I've still got some, like a bin and a bucket up there. Any little sneaky pus pods hiding over here? I don't think so. Okay. Anything behind here? Oh, see, I can hear one. I mean, maybe it's just further away. I think there's a bin there. That weird shadow must be a bin upstairs. Anything over here? This classified container? No. Well, the pods don't just grow anywhere. They grow on vines, don't they? So, is there a pod over? Perhaps I'm just hearing the pods in the distance. Is that a mess up there? No, it's a pipe. Okay. I think this room is mostly done. So let's address some of this. Some of Rufus's little creation. Your little mating display. How many people are... I said this before tonight, how many people are possibly in here? Right, I'm going to get my shoes dirty no matter what I do. There's nothing I can do about that. Let's get a bucket. I left one over here. I don't think it's worth zapping them. They're all fairly small body parts. Oh. They're all like... I think they're all just legs and hands. So they're all nicely sized to fit in a bin. We'll have to zap that over there. There's Rufus around over there. There he is. I would have done a data bat. Oh, we've got a head as well. Very nice. How are you doing, Mr. Head? There we go. The mad staring eyes. Good, good. Huh? Wonder who this is. Well, Dr. Wolfbaum is a lady, we heard there, so it won't be Dr. Wolfbaum. Anyway, as we can't find any ladies in here. So I'm guessing this is probably Mr. Lead Botanist. What was his name? Oak something? Something planty, wasn't it? Whoops. Someone's had to go with a shotgun anyway. I should have brought another bin over here, because this is going to be too much for one bit, isn't it? These damn legs. Get in there. I still understand why these medical things are empty. I mean, they've got the medical supplies in them, like a syringe or whatever, and you might have used them up, a bit like emptying a healing station or something. But you wouldn't have taken the entire thing out, would you? I think it would make more sense to me to have a burnt out or an empty medical thing that you have to remove and dispose of it, and then you have to oh, my gloves are right on us there. See, this time they are still dirty. Look at how messy they are. I think that must be a representation of how dirty my shoes are. Yeah, because my hands are pretty grubby there, aren't they, quite frankly? Now they're only a little bit dirty. I don't know. I don't know what rules the Opera games operate on there. There's 2 data pads here. Oh, don't be awkward. Let me kick you in there, hold on. Oh god. I can't see what I'm doing. Not quite, but okay. In you go. Oh, the lag seems to have gotten worse. What's going on? I'm uploading a video at the same time. It didn't seem to be making any difference earlier. Apparently it is now. Okay, well I must have pretty dirty shoes by now. And my gloves aren't that dirty. I don't know. I don't know how you're working it out. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, I think you should be removing old medkits in there and replacing them with new ones. Maybe not, but just a thought. Not a head. Well, there's at least 2 heads I've had there. I think I can see a third one over there. So we've got 3 bodies. It was 3 bodies. This is a lot of bits, isn't it, really? Ah, I bet that's the pod. I just saw one as I swung around. There's a pod there, 2 pods there. I bet I'm hearing those when I was saying I could still hear pods nearby. You know, if we achieve this bit here, which is a bit of moving, but it's not that bad. I've only got this room over here, which is pretty small, actually. I don't think there's a lot of stuff in there, really. Quite frankly. Oh, damn it. Well, it's not like I'm making a mess on the floor. Oh, now my hands are really grubby. Oh, no! What happened there? Let's see how muddy we can get our hands. I mean, if we're going to get really dirty hands, this is the perfect time to do it. They're never going to get much grubbier than... what is wrong with you? It's listing to one side, really strangely. I don't know why. Like it's maybe it's got something really heavy in one corner. Or probably more likely something's glitching through the box. I wonder if my actual... I can't do a third-person view. I bet my... I imagine the front of my uniform is also covered in mess as well now. I mean, if you watch my arms as I reach out for something, towards the elbows, see the whole arm, the whole arm is pretty messy. I don't think my hands are actually going to get any worse than this though. I think it's about as bad as they're going to get. And we need yet another bit. But there you go. Let's carry this one back. Oh no. Okay. I've got a feeling this bin's going to do something weird, so... Oh! Okay. Well, if things fall out, they fall out. I'm making a mess of the floor anyway. Shut up, legs! I know it's you making all the noise. With the damn legs. With the worst troublemakers. Oh god. That's really weird. Are we going to have an incident with a spinning box? You ever seen the mad spinning box? It was in my episode of Caduceus, I think. The great spinning... Ah, there you go. See, something was coming out. Yeah. Oh god, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Yes, it was another spinning box incident there. Rapidly revolving. Oh, there we go. Thank you, game. Finally, you've produced an organ. I don't know why I'm glad about that. That's not a good thing. Okay. Normality has returned. Mad spinning boxes and organs flying out everywhere. Perfectly reasonable. Let's just take the bucket with us. I'm sure we're going to need another bucket over here anyway, so let's just bring it along. Oh, we have an escaped organ. That's the bucket I'm using. I didn't bring a bin with me, did I? Never mind. Let's go get another one. Get back in there, you naughty sausage. So this should be the last of it. And as a reward, we will read the... why are you out the bin? We'll read the data pads once we've mopped this mess up. Why am I wandering over without carrying the bin? Right, what do we got here? I mean, despite the sheer volume of organs and bits here, it's not that bad, is it really? Because it's just a matter of standing in the middle and picking bits up. That's not really that awful. These things are worse. The big bits, you've got a laser. And I'd rather have a big collection of organs in one place than small numbers of them scattered everywhere. Especially with climbing to do. Is that... oh, it's a shell. No, it was. Shell casing. How are we doing? A few more limbs and we're done. And we go mop mental. Although we grabbing those... oh, why? See... why are you doing weird things again? What is with the weird box behaviour again? It's not like you're overly full. Something to do with the lag, maybe? I don't know. head with a mask. Right. Oh god, that went... that did not last very long, did it? Let's do proper cleaning protocol, which is you start from the outside and you work inwards.